Shalom, everyone. It's Rabbi Shields, Associate Rabbi here at Temple Sinai. Another episode of the Haftarah Drop for this week. We are in Parshat Shmini, and we are also starting to count the Omer. So let's dive in. We are taking a look at 2 Samuel, chapter 6, through about halfway through chapter 7, verse 17. Parshat Shmini in the Torah is a moment of great intensity. The tabernacle is inaugurated, fire comes forth, and then suddenly and tragically Nadav and Avihu, sons of Aaron, bring a strange fire and lose their lives. Holiness is powerful, but holiness also has boundaries, very much displayed in the Torah portion. The Haftarah picks up that same tension, joy and danger, celebration, consequence. And the Haftarah asks us a really important question. How do we come close to God without losing ourselves in the fire? Because God is not easy. We see in this Haftarah King David bringing forth the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. There's music, there's movement, there's joy. David danced with all his might before Adonai, it says in chapter 6, verse 14. Not dignified, not restrained, full-bodied, overflowing, unfiltered joy of David. Holiness, therefore, we can see is not just quiet reverence, it's also boundless joy. We see it because David doesn't hold back. He celebrates the presence of God entering the city. And yet, just a few verses earlier, something goes terribly wrong. As the ark is being transported, Uzzah reaches out to steady it as he sees it shaking. And he dies instantly. Feels jarring, even unfair. Here he was just trying to help. But the text makes it clear that the ark is not to be handled casually. So sometimes good intentions don't erase sacred boundaries. This echoes Shmini itself. Nadav and Avihu may have been spiritually inspired, but they crossed a line. The rabbis struggle with these moments. I struggle with these moments. They remind us that closeness to God is not the same as control over God. That in some ways we're not at the wheel. Holiness can invite us in, can invite us close, but holiness is not only on our terms. After the shock of Uzzah's death, David pauses, he regroups, he learns, and then he tries again. This time the ark is carried properly. This time the process honors the sacred limits set by God, and in time, and joy returns. And so maybe we learn that joy is further deepened when it's grounded in wisdom. David dances again, and this time it's not reckless, it's rooted. The tradition teaches, serve God with joy in Psalm 100. But Jewish joy is not chaos. It's shaped by awareness. And so here we are now, with this Haftarah in mind, with the Torah and Nadav and Avihu in mind. Here we are in the moments, the days between Passover and Shavuot. We're counting the Omer. And for those who aren't familiar, the Omer is a 49-day period between Passover and Shavuot, the next festival. Each night we count the days, kind of marking that journey from liberation to revelation. From freedom from Egypt to freedom to recognize God. From leaving Egypt to arriving at Sinai. It's not just a countdown, there's a spiritual practice here that invites us to reflect and to grow. There is a sense of welcoming and growing patience and discipline, kindness, balance. We can't rush revelation after all. We must prepare for it to receive it. David's journey with the ark mirrors the Omer journey. At first, there's enthusiasm without full understanding. Then there is rupture and then comes a slower, wiser approach. The Sfat Emet, great teacher, teaches that holiness is not a sudden achievement. It's cultivated over time. Spiritual growth is built step by step, much as the Omer is a step-by-step journey from Pesach to Shavuot. It's day by day, choice by choice. In chapter 7, David has a new idea. He wants to build a permanent house for God. But through the prophet Natan, God responds, "Did I ever ask for a house?" God reminds David, "I have been with you all along." In movement, in journey, in relationship, God is with David and God is with us. God cannot be contained in a building. God is revealed in sacred relationship. David danced. Uzzah reached. God responded. Joy and boundary, closeness and caution. Holiness, true holiness, I believe, lives where passion and discipline meet. As we count the Omer, may we grow step by step. May our joy deepen, not diminish. May our approach to the sacred be both open-hearted and grounded. And may we remember, God is not waiting for perfection. God is inviting presence. Wishing all an early Shabbat Shalom.